What up, family? Welcome back to the vlog. I'm Jazz, and before we get into much, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell to be notified when we drop good videos like these. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I made this taco lasagna. It was my first time, so this isn't really a cooking tutorial, but more of a come along with me. Now let's get into the video. The first thing I'm going to do is I have some water boiling, and in the water I have some chicken bouillon, or you can use chicken broth. I'm going to go ahead and cook my noodles. If you have more time, you can do this recipe with uncooked noodles, but to save time, or if you would like to save time, you can boil your noodles first. And to give them flavor, like I said, you can boil them in chicken broth or add chicken bouillon to your water. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start browning my meat. I'm going to list all the ingredients in the description box down below. If you don't use beef, you can choose to use whatever meat that you would like. Halfway through, I'm going to add my my diced onion. And we're also not going to season our meat just yet because we're going to drain it. I'm also going to stir in my noodles. Make sure that all your noodles are submerged down into the pot. Once the meat is good and brown and there's no more pink, I'm going to drain it, and then I'm going to season my meat. My kids love to say that things are spicy, so I seasoned very lightly today. I only used nature seasoning, garlic powder, taco seasoning, and what sets your taco meat off is a little bit of that ranch powder. You can either have the seasoning like I have, or you can get the ranch packet. But also, with this being my first time making this recipe, I didn't want to over season either. So that's why I just picked a few of my favorite all-time seasonings. You can season yours to your liking, of course. Now I'm going to gradually add my salsa and refried beans, and I'm going to mix it up until it gets to the consistency that I like. The recipe calls for a whole can of refried beans, but I really didn't want to use that many, so that's why I'm gradually adding them in. Here I have 1 cup of ricotta cheese that I'm going to add 1 egg to, as well as some oregano and some nature's seasoning. And now we're going to build. I did forget to spray the bottom of my pan with cooking spray, so don't forget to do that. But we're going to put a little some red enchilada sauce in the bottom. Then our noodles, of course, and here is where if you would like to use uncooked noodles, you can, but I didn't have the hour to wait, so I used cooked noodles. And I did not cook these noodles all the way. I guess what they would call al dente, so they were done but not too done, because I am going to bake this and you don't want to overcook your noodles. our ricotta cheese. And also you can do these layers to your liking as well. You can do them thinner, you can do them thicker, however you like it. That is how you can do it. Because again, this is my first time making not only this recipe, but lasagna, period. If you guys have some different lasagna techniques or recipes, please leave them in the comment section down below. And if you've had taco lasagna before, let me know that also. And let me know if you have a different recipe. I know they can do it with tortillas as well. We tried that one time and they were kind of chewy, so I wanted to try it with the noodles. These black olives are optional as well. Me and my husband love those, so that's why I added them, and that's also why I'm only adding them to 1/2, because the kids don't like that. And I also added some pico in between. I do not like dry lasagna, so I did put a little bit of that red enchilada sauce in between my layers as well. That is also optional. You can use your favorite cheese, but the cheese that I ended up using today was sharp cheddar and queso or slash quesadilla cheese. I also wanted to use some mozzarella, but I forgot it in the refrigerator. You can repeat these steps however many times you like, but make sure that you have a big enough dish so that it will not overflow in your oven. Now here is where the recipe took a twist. I completely did this on my own. I'm going to add a layer of noodles and then some ricotta cheese and some enchilada sauce, and then on top of that I'm going to put just cheese. I ended up running out of meat is really why I did this, but in the midst of it I thought, well, hey, I can make the top layer very cheesy, but I needed something wet so that it wouldn't just be cheese on top of noodles. So that's why I did this. If you try it and like it, let me know. You can skip this step. If you have more meat, you can do another layer. You can take this recipe to your own heights because that's exactly what I did. I did find this recipe on Pinterest and I kind of twisted it and turned it. That's why I ended up recording, because I knew you guys would want to know, but it did end up turning out delicious. So if you guys try it, let me know. Now again, if you have the time, you can bake it for 1 hour on 350 degrees. But if your noodles are already cooked, you literally only need everything to combine. So about 30 minutes on 350. Unfortunately, this video was taken after it had sat for a while. I wish I could have got it when it first came out, but such is life. We are parents. We were doing something else. Anyway, it did turn out so delicious. If you would like to see us try it out and the kids to see what they thought, please head over to Fritz Family Entertainment. I will link the video down below and in a note card above. We hope you guys enjoyed this video. We hope you try this recipe. Let us know down below what you guys want to see next. And until next time, love you guys. Stay safe, stay blessed. Be that light for someone else to emulate, because you never know what your kind words and gestures may do for someone else's day.